back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Today we are receiving more update coming out from the crypto market concerned with crypto regulation. So crypto exchanges don't like regulation, but however, the federal government are now advising of their federal agency to step in and to regulate the crypto market. Not only the federal agency are doing it, even the U.S. Senate are even urging their federal agency to step in and step up their regulation. So in the United States alone, the crypto market is not regulated to the full standard as our traditional financial infrastructure, where we have rules that are being put in place, such as anti-money laundering rule, cybersecurity protection rule, consumer privacy, and many other laws that are in place. And as of now, though, federal government are stepping in and are now forcing these entities to adopt new procedure in order to help the federal government fight organized crime, transnational crime, and many other part of the aspect here. And also, the federal government want these crypto exchanges to follow the rule and also to protect the interests of crypto investors. Since recently, we have seen many crypto institutions have filed for bankruptcy, and crypto investors are losing that right because the crypto market is not regulated to the full standard as our traditional financial infrastructure. And in return, we are still continue to see regulation or continue to grow, and even we expect more protection now being reserved to our crypto investor. That is what we need, and federal government are stepping in as of now. Okay, with crypto regulation coming along, crypto exchanges and the U.S. government don't get along. It's like we have two people fighting for their self-interest. And the crypto exchanges want to fight for their self-interest, don't want to be regulated as from the government and say, hey, we don't list security. However, the federal government don't care whether or not you list security. But what the federal government trying to do is that by giving crypto investors the full protection within our traditional financial institution. So whenever a stock is being considered as security, stock investors have the full protection under federal law. For crypto investors, you don't have that full protection, and this is what the federal government want to do and want to implement new rule in order to protect the interests of crypto investors. And in many of these scenarios, we have seen where crypto exchange file for bankruptcy and just freeze consumer and investor inability to withdraw from their platform. That is what the lack of protection as a result of being not regulated by the federal government. And we are continue to see more regulation coming into hand, and it's very good and healthy for the crypto market overall. Let's look here. Just recently, crypto and we are seeing regulation are stepping up. CFTC just forced Predict to close their shop in the U.S. So the Predict did not follow the CFTC rule, and in the end, though, CFTC ordered them to close and cease their operation in the U.S. for as of right now. And there's still much stuff coming into hand. But however, as of now, though, Predict is being ordered to close by the CFTC, and we will continue to see more regulation come into hand. Not recently, BitMEX Executive plead guilty to violating U.S. anti-money laundering program. Federal court in New York say, hey guys, we are not playing with you guys. You guys violate one of our rules, and now we are going to convict you based on that accusation. And right here, the individual now being sentenced to probation time and fined due to their violation to the U.S. code law. So they did not adopt their anti-money laundering procedure correctly and did not follow the full guideline of the federal government. And now their top executives are taking some hit from the federal government by receiving the fine here. So what they say? They plead guilty to violating the BSA Act for failing to establish and implement and maintain an anti-money laundering program. Why's anti-money laundering program is very essential. Right now, the program helps the federal government to fight against tax evasion, organized crime, and illegal operations that are being conducted nationally or transnationally. So, or even cross-border that fund such a terrorist organization, or gun trafficking organization, organization, human smuggling, micro smuggling, and etc. We have a lot of those problems. That's why the federal government are forcing All these crypto exchanges, you must follow our rule because this is the law of the land. Okay, not only that, let's look here. Just recently, U.S. Treasury just sanctioned Tornado Cash for helping North Korean to cash out their stolen asset. Right now, the U.S. Treasury is stepping in. Hey, guy, we are now blacklisting you and your institution from operation in the United States, and you are still under federal investigation. The department bar is used by U.S. person as a matter of national security because North Korean hacker allegedly used the mixer to launder stolen crypto funds. This is a problem. That's why the federal government are stepping up their oversight within the crypto market because people are trying to use crypto market to evade sanction violation. That is what we are seeing: tax evasion, sponsoring of organized crime, and terrorist organization. That is why the federal government are now stepping up. Let's look here. So it helped the North Korean government to launder more than $7 billion of dollars. That is what we are hearing from Tornado Cash, and the U.S. Treasury don't play. They don't play with this. So they take this as a serious national security threat. Why though? Why? Well, North Korea have been sponsoring their nuclear warhead program and have been posed a serious national security threat to Asia, especially South Korea, Taiwan, Japan, and many other free world in the Asia region, and also even pose a serious threat to the U.S. national security interests with their intercontinental ballistic missile. That is what we are seeing, and a lot of stuff are coming in. Regulation are stepping up. Not only the U.S. Treasury is doing the same thing, even Circle blacklisted all Tornado Cash Ethereum addresses, effectively freezing USDC. Right now, Circle is complying to the U.S. Treasury requirement and order, and by blacklisting all of Tornado Cash Ethereum addresses. That's why we are seeing this. Well, let's move along from crypto regulation. And during this bear market, we have seen many crypto entities were forced to implement freeze withdrawal. That is when limit their customer inability to withdraw asset from the platform. That's what we are seeing. Currently, crypto land platform Hodlnaut just suspend service due to liquidity crisis. There's a high chance of Hodlnaut filing for bankruptcy. However, we're still waiting for more confirmation from the market whether or not Hodlnaut will file for bankruptcy. Hodlnaut avoid 3 arrow exposure and earlier did not even buy UST, but survey report and on-chain data have shown that the lending firm at one point owned over 150 million worth of UST. That is $150 million. So right now, Hodlnaut is blaming market condition and just freeze user inability to withdraw their asset. This is why the federal government are stepping in to regulate the crypto market, because in this type of scenario, consumer are losing their right, investors are losing their right. They have no right. Basically, they are under the power or the jurisdiction of that corresponding institution, which is here, Hodlnaut, which had total power over their asset. That's why crypto market is still under regulation, and we are going to see more regulation from the federal government stepping in. So this is what we are still seeing. Crypto lender Hodlnaut free withdrawal side market condition. Well, this is as a result of a bear market, and we are still in a bear market, even though some might say, hey, we are not in a bear market. Okay, and then what are my thoughts with the crypto market? We are still seeing more great news coming out from the bear market. Despite the bear market and the crypto winter, adoption and innovation won't stop, and we are still continue to see it thrive, even in this uncertainty environment. And also, crypto regulation are coming in with SEC Gary Gensler are stepping up their crackdown on the crypto market. We are seeing the CFTC are stepping up their enforcement. We are seeing the U.S. Treasury are stepping up their enforcement. We are seeing the DOJ stepping up their enforcement. We are seeing the FBI stepping up their enforcement. We are seeing the FDIC. We are seeing the OCC, and we are seeing the SS, which is Secret Service. We are seeing the IRS stepping up their crackdown. So crypto markets still get regulated and continue to be regulated by US federal agency and continue to be regulated at some point in time. And even we will reach a time point where the crypto market will be fully regulated by the US government. And then I hope you enjoy watching my video. And if you do, please click on that subscribe button. And also don't forget to click on that like button. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.